Happy Monday, everyone. It is breakfast time, and the kids are having these dinosaur oatmeal, yes. And Lucas is already eating his, and I just made Noah's. I'm gonna wait for the little dinosaur eggs to hatch, and that is what they're having for breakfast. And I will see you guys and show you guys what they have later. Hi everyone, it's still Monday, and this is what we are having for lunch. It's just the leftover turkey that I had in the fridge, and I just cut it up, put some mayo and buffalo sauce, and some cucumbers, onions, and a little bit of cheese in a little tortilla wrap. All right. Hi everyone, it's still Monday, and I'm just getting dinner ready, and I wanted to show you guys a really quick recipe. So in this pot I have just frozen chicken broth, how I had in the freezer, and it's obviously coming to a boil. I'm going to turn it down, and then I have a bunch of grits that I buy in bulk at Winco. And what I did is I took 3 eggs and I mixed them up really well, and I just kept adding the grits slowly till you get with seasoning. So till you get like a little paste. It's not hard as a rock, but it's not like super runny. So I'm just going to make little dumplings. Throw them in there and make little dumplings. And normally to this soup I would definitely be adding, I need to turn that down. I would definitely be adding carrots, but I'm fresh out, so it's okay. We won't die. We eat them without carrots. And then I have some chopped up parsley that I have again from my freezer. I'm going to throw that in. I'll show you guys when it's all done. Okay guys, so dinner for Monday is all done. This is what the soup looks like. It's a very simple soup. Like I said, usually I would add carrots, but I don't have any. My kids love this soup, and it is so cold outside. I also made up some polenta. Polenta is a very budget-friendly thing to eat, and it's super healthy. I did add about 2 tablespoons of butter and a little bit of Parmesan cheese to make it creamy. Let me show you guys over here. So that's how we're going to be serving it up. I have those Italian sausages that you guys saw in the freezer. I just cooked them up earlier this morning. My polenta, and I like to mix a little bit of the feta and sour cream on top of the polenta, and then those pickled peppers stuffed with sauerkraut. It's so delicious. And the soup, my kids love this. Such a simple food, simple soup, but so delicious. And then I also made a batch of bread that's just cooling down. Okay, you guys, so this is dinner for Monday. My kids will eat this, we will all eat this, and we'll probably have leftovers. See you guys tomorrow. Hi everyone, I want to show you guys really quick what we're eating Tuesday for dinner. My mom made stuffed cabbage rolls with sour cream. That's the sour cream. And then I also made this like eggplant spread. I had a bunch of it that was roasted in the freezer, so that's what we're eating with bread. And then throughout the day we just snacked on, we had oatmeal for breakfast again, so I didn't want to show that. And then we had a bunch of the little cuties. So that is what we are having for Tuesday. Happy Wednesday, everyone. So let me show you guys what we have to eat today throughout the day. Lunch, dinner. We also had scrambled eggs for breakfast this morning with toast and some tomato, and I forgot to film that, of course. So we still have some of this eggplant salad spread. We have quite a bit of leftovers, so we'll be eating that for, I'm going to have it on a piece of toast with some tomatoes for lunch. And then over here, I had a bunch of mushrooms in the can, so I made like, not a stew, but it's kind of like a gravy with mushrooms, and that goes really good with either bread or some polenta. It's going to be delicious. And then I found this in the freezer, and thank God I did, because it's just some leftover chili that we had a couple weeks ago, and I finally found it. I pulled it out. Emma will love that. And then of course we have a bunch of stuffed cabbage rolls leftovers, so it's kind of a little bit of leftovers and then a little bit of some of the mushroom thing. And then also we've been using these salads. You can see we've been going through them. We still have this and one more, and then I also have a red cabbage in the fridge that I might just shred up and make like a little side salad. Alright guys, so kind of leftovers. This is what we're eating on Wednesday, and I wouldn't be surprised if we're also eating this on Thursday too, but I'll let you guys know. Hi everyone, so it's still Wednesday night, and my husband's cooking up some turkey, just different parts, and this time we're not having it in a crock pot, he wanted 5, so that is what we're doing, and I'm sure we'll have leftovers for tomorrow as well. Good morning everyone, it is 6:30 in the morning on Thursday morning, and I want to show you guys what I'm making my 2 older ones for breakfast. I just cooked up some bacon and 2 eggs for each, and they'll have that with a slice of toast. And I'm just trying to remember to film breakfast, and that is what they're having for Thursday morning breakfast. I wanted to show you guys really quick. Every morning I start with 1 cup of ginger tea, and that's just the ginger root that I boil and I let it steep, and then I cool it down and I just put it in jars in the fridge. I warm it up in the morning. No honey, nothing in it, just ginger. And then while I'm sipping on this, my coffee's going, and I usually have that throughout the morning. Sometimes I eat breakfast, most days I don't. I just stick with ginger tea and coffee, and I like my coffee super hot, so I usually have it going for at least an hour or so before I drink it. All right, you guys, that's what I am having, I guess, for my wake up morning breakfast thing. Good morning, you guys. Happy Friday. So we are having breakfast. The kids are having breakfast this morning. One wants this cereal, the other one wants scrambled eggs, so we're getting that ready, and that is how we are starting our day on Friday morning. Happy Friday, everyone. I know I vlogged very little bit yesterday about what we had for lunch and dinner. It was basically leftovers. I know you guys are sick of hearing that, but as you can tell, I usually do like 1 big day or 2 a week of cooking, and then we kind of eat throughout. It was basically, I had to run with my daughter to girls choir practice at church, so I just had some of the soup that was left over, and I don't know what she had. She was eating through the fridge, and then my husband cooked up that chicken the other day, so he made some homemade fries for that, and with some of the pickles for the kids, and that's what basically they ate. But today I want to show you guys, today is Friday. I don't want to be in the kitchen all day because I have a lot of other stuff to do, but I pulled out some burgers. So I bought, you guys saw on Wednesday, I bought these Franks, and my kids wanted hot dogs, the little ones, so that's what they're going to have for lunch. Pulled up some of the buns out of the freezer, and then for my 2 older ones, they have lunch at middle school, so for dinner we're going to do hamburgers, and I still have quite a bit of hamburgers, and I have more in the freezer, and I'm going to pull out just a few buns for them. And we are totally out of chips, but they will have that with the side salad for sure. And if my husband wants dinner, I'm not sure, he's going to get home late, we'll do a hamburger with just some of the salad or some chips for him. So that's what we are having, just very easy, fast meals. And for lunch for the little ones, I'm not sure, I have to pull something out of the fridge. They just finished not long ago having breakfast, and maybe I'll make up a box of macaroni and cheese or something. And then what we're taking out of our stockpile to replenish that we went through this week, obviously, is chips. These are the only chips we have in the house, the tortilla chips. I'll be putting in this box and then closing up the rest in this bag. This will go in the pantry inside. The flour we finished up. I make a lot of bread throughout the week, so that's where it goes. You guys can see my container is completely out. And then I found this in our stockpile, just one lowly Capri Sun. So the straw is obviously missing, and I think that's why it's been sitting on the shelf, but I'm going to cut it open and just put in a cup for the kids so they can use that up. And yeah, I'm just putting stuff back in the pantry as we're using it up. One other thing we did use up was the oil, and we just brought a bottle of oil from our stockpile in the garage. So that is how our day is looking today, and if anything changes, I'll let you guys know. Alright guys, so it's still Friday. I'm going to show you guys, that's how I have my bread defrosting. I put the rest in the freezer. My meats, my flour, I have it in my container, and my chips, I put some in there, and then the rest, this bag will be in the pantry. And then it looks like I'm gonna have to go get some sugar from our stockpile from the garage. I just prepared a little snack for the kids. They love these little cuties. We still have plenty of them, and that's what they're having. They're getting kind of sick of the apples, so I think today, if I have time, I'm also gonna make some applesauce. Alright, so it's still Friday. I want to show you guys, I finally got these cupcakes in the oven. My kids have been asking for them all week long, and there they are. And what's really cool with this is that, whoops, they come with the frosting pack. So it says to put some margarine, but I don't have any, so I just used butter and a tablespoon of water. I'm just gonna let the butter kind of get to room temperature, and then I'm gonna mix that in. And it comes with the sprinkles as well, which I just threw in here. So I think it's gonna be really fun for the kids to get those done, and like I said, they've been asking for them, so I'm very excited. If you guys watch my discount grocery haul, one of them, I bought a bunch of these for super cheap, so I'm excited to try them out. We've never made any of them, so yeah. All right, guys, so as you can see, I have little hands helping me. Cupcakes are all done.
I'm Lucas.
Yes, you're Lucas. And there's two. The frosting, I didn't feel like I put too much, but apparently there's one without it, which is fine. And now the kids are just having fun decorating them. This is what they've been waiting for. And we are having cupcakes. Okay, I'm going to show you guys one more thing. It's still Friday. So since I made the cupcakes for the two younger kids, my daughter Emma's been asking for this, and David really likes it too with ice cream. It is cherry pie. Simple as can be. I had this in my freezer in the garage that I got a while back on clearance at Safeway. So it just has pie crust. I roll it out. I put it in my pie pan. Put 2 cans of the cherry filling toppings, which I got a while back at Dollar Tree. And then I put the other pie crust, crimp it out, do some holes in it on top, and bake it. And there you go. It's as easy as can be. And I wanted to show you guys, I pulled this out of my stockpile as well from the garage. I'm going to throw it in my fridge. I'm going to be using it in my smoothies. So that is what we're still doing on Friday. Okay, guys, this is our pie. We are just serving it up with a little bit of vanilla ice cream on the side. You can see it's oozing out, but it's still delicious. And it's a very inexpensive, frugal dessert. Like I said, the cherry filling, if you buy them at the regular grocery stores, they go between $3 to $4, but a can. So I get mine at Dollar Tree. They also have the apple pie filling as well as Dollar Tree, and they're pretty good. And then they do have pie crust at Dollar Tree in the freezer section, but I like the one from Safeway. I just find it's a little bit better. All right, you guys, it is Friday night, and as you guys saw earlier today is junk food day, apparently. So this is the grill that I'm using to grill up my burgers. They're almost done. And then we have lettuce, tomato, and onion, mayo, mustard, and ketchup. And I do not have any sliced cheese, so I'll be topping them with this Mexican style cheese. And that is what we are having. And everybody said they wanted theirs with the tortilla chips with no salad, so we'll leave that salad for tomorrow. All right, that's what we're having for dinner on Friday. Good morning. It's Sunday morning. So yesterday I did not vlog at all. The kids had breakfast at home. They just had cereal. And me and my husband had ginger tea and coffee. And then we were gone around 12 o'clock. We got at my sister's and we were there helping them with the project. So she made potato soup. And then for dinner we had fajitas and then coffee throughout the day and stuff. But I didn't want to take my phone out and vlog because I wasn't home and I didn't want to make anyone uncomfortable. But today is Sunday morning and my older son David surprised me with breakfast in bed. Hi everyone, so it's Monday morning and I wanted to just let you guys know really quickly that Saturday and Sunday, like I mentioned in my other video, well, Saturday we were at my sister's and then Sunday we ended up going again around 1 o'clock just to help them finish their project, and so that's why I didn't vlog. But we just basically had leftover soup at her house and fajitas, and then she also made like a fruit salad, so that's all it was. I'm gonna finish this video. It's Monday morning now. I'm gonna load this up so you guys can see what we had this week. Talk to you guys later.